Hey guys, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up guys? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. So I have all of the twin flame stuff done for this week, except this last message I'm going to do till Sunday for the twin flame journey. So hopefully this message from Divine Masculine resonates with you guys tonight or whenever you see this. But as far as the letters and the voicemails, I think I'm pretty sure I'm up to date for this week, but I'll have to check that. It's been a busy day. Anyways, so another great channeled message for Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get going. You guys let me know in the comments how it resonates, as you usually do. So, still emotional. I just did Divine Feminine's letter, and I tell you, I was definitely in my emotions. I always hate crying on camera, but I feel like when I get into that element, when I get channeled into, you know, what us as Divine Feminines are going through, it's really hard not to, you know, not cry. It's really hard not to feel the pain and, you know, just the frustration. So, you know, sometimes I do break down, and if that bugs you guys, I'm sorry, but, you know, I'm as raw as they come, I guess, you know. Okay, so what do I have for Divine Masculine? What does he want you guys to know, Divine Feminine? I feel like the first card that's coming through says, I need to go my own way for a while. And I think we've been getting this card a couple times too. I feel like Divine Masculine's coming through tonight, and he's, you know, I feel like he's really coming strongly through and saying, I don't want you to think that I'm using this as an excuse. I don't want you to think that me walking away or me ghosting was an excuse. I don't think that I'm frustrated because as Divine Feminines, we don't understand. Right? We're so frustrated because we do not understand why Divine Masculine left, why he ghosted, why he walked away, why he couldn't just man up and express how he feels, right? And when I see this card right here in front of me from the Divine Masculine, it's this message of, I couldn't tell you what I needed to tell you then. So I needed to go away to figure it out. Like, I needed to step back and reevaluate what I needed in my life at that moment. And what I needed in my life at that moment was that I needed to let go of you in order to find me. So I think I've said this a while back, is that I really believe Divine Masculine didn't leave because of something Divine Feminine did or said. Divine Masculine left, ghosted, walked away, whatever your situation is, because he was in this place where he wasn't in the right frame to love you like he knew you deserved to be loved. So him leaving, him backtracking, I don't even know if it's called backtracking, but him walking away was a way for him to regroup on how he really felt. Because I feel like I'm struggling to tell you guys what I'm feeling, what I'm picking up, because the message is that I needed this moment, I needed this time in order to really look at where I was in my life. And I feel like back then he wasn't in the space that he is in now. Like, this time apart, this separation from you has really shown him that, you know, I kind of feel like love, I don't know if love never came easy to him, or he never believed in love, or something on the line of that, but it's kind of like he never knew that he would feel the way that he does until he met you. And it's pretty clear, because I feel like I don't know if I'm choking on my words tonight, or if I'm just having a hard time really getting down to the nitty gritty, because it's like I'm pulling the energy from the DMs, but at the same time, it's like I feel like they're pulling back. So I'm getting half end of stories, but I'm a Divine Feminine who doesn't give up. So I'm kind of like playing mind games with them, because I'm kind of like, no, you need to give me the story. I'm not backing down. I can record all night. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up, is that Divine Masculine had to take a minute And we all need a minute, Divine Feminines. We all, whoever's watching this, we all need that minute to step back. You know? Especially if we're feeling so much. Especially if we're in our head. Especially if we just... We can't explain what we're feeling. It's so important that you take that step back. And that's what I feel for Divine Masculine tonight. The other card says, I'm doing what I have to do right now. And I really believe Divine Masculines when they say that. I believe that it has something to do with their money or their career. Or, you know, children. Could be children as well. Where... it's not that they don't want to make you a priority. It's not that they don't want you in their life. It's just that other areas of their life are requesting them right now. So it's so difficult for them to be like, I want to put Divine Feminine first. But it feels like every time that I move towards her, every time that I move towards that area, another area of my life seems to be falling apart. So it's like he's trying to get his ducks in order so that you... I kind of feel like so that you don't have to deal with his ducks being out of order, if that makes any sense. Like he wants himself to be where you don't have to worry about his life. But he doesn't realize how hard he's actually making this on himself. Because Divine Feminine's like, I want to be with you for your highs and lows. Like, not just for the high moments, but I want to be there for you for your dark moments. But he doesn't see it like that. Because he's spending too much time in his head overthinking this situation rather than understanding why he's feeling what he's feeling. So it's being in this place, Divine Masculine, is where he's thinking about all the things that he wants to say to you, but to actually come forward and say it. Shit, I got water. Yeah, he's having a hard time getting out of his head and getting... it's kind of getting his heart and his head on the same page, you know, and I feel like because he's overthinking it too much. And I feel like one of the reasons why he's contemplating, you know, should I reach out to her? When should I reach out to her? What should I say to her? Is because he doesn't feel like he deserves you. He does not feel like he deserves this type of love. He does not feel like he deserves this type of connection. And it's really messing with him. Because he's like, I don't get it. I don't get why she's still holding on, or, you know, why she hasn't walked away like everyone else has. Like, he's like, I don't get it. What's so special about me? Why does she love me so much? Like, why does she want to be with me? But at the end of the day, like, he's like, I actually like the idea that she's holding on. I like the idea that she's not letting go so easily. I like the idea that she's there because I know that she's genuine, she's real, she cares, right? So he's, in the back of his mind, he's sending you signs of some sort where it says don't give up. So I don't know with this don't give up card if it's something in a song lyric or a poem or something you're seeing. But it's like, if you're seeing something consistently, it's him showing you. It's him sending you signs. So when I speak of signs, I speak of numbers, I speak of songs, I speak of, you know, what's the other one that I'm thinking of? There's another one I'm thinking of. I might have to come back to it, but I just feel like he's channeling his thoughts to you through other areas. So it's like, pay attention. If you notice things that you may have not noticed before, that's your Divine Masculine reaching out to you. Sorry, guys. That way. So he says, I watch you on social media. And I really believe he does. And I kind of feel like two things. I kind of feel like he's watching you on social media because he wants to know if you're okay. He kind of wants to know how you're doing. And he's also wondering if you're seeing someone else. Because he doesn't, if you are seeing someone else, I feel like he doesn't want to come cause any issues for you. Like, he genuinely wants you to be happy. He obviously wants you. He doesn't want you to give up on him. But he completely understands if that's what you need to do in your life right now. But he does talk about you. To his close friends, his close family. He's trying to get answers. He's trying to get some things off his chest, and I feel like the only way he knows how to do that is to reach out to the people who he can trust, who will give him the advice he needs. But he says, your love scared the shit out of me. And I know that Divine Masculine loves you, because I've said this before. He's never had a connection that he's never had the connection with you that he's had with anyone else. The connection with you is something that is new to him. And it's mind-blowing. It's different. And it's not a bad different, it's a good different. And he's trying to figure out what this is. I feel like someone speaks your truth. I think Divine Masculine's going to speak their truth, because I just feel like my throat chakra is getting very close. So I feel like communication is definitely close, because I feel this need to express myself, but I'm choking. So it's like I'm choking for my words the closer that Divine Masculine gets to Divine Feminine. So I feel like communication is definitely coming. And I feel like that's why I'm having that closed feeling. Divine Masculine says, I want to go through all my ups and downs with you. He does. There's no one else. I can feel you. He wants to come home. And I believe that it's because you make him feel alive again. You make him feel like he can be himself. You make him feel like he's comfortable with you. He knows that when he sees his future, when he sees where he wants to go in his life, there's nobody but you. Nobody else makes him feel the way that you do. No one else touches him the way you do. And when he thinks about his future, when he thinks about, you know, his life in general, it's like, I want all my highs and lows with her, because I know that she's always going to be there for me. And I don't think that's some type of ego or, you know, narcissistic way. I really believe that Divine Masculine is starting to really see that Divine Feminine actually loves me. Like, she actually loves me. Like, she has stuck around. She's not out here playing mind games. She's building herself or building a business. Like, your Divine Feminine is busy doing what she needs to do. And I feel like the fact that you're living your best life right now, Divine Feminine, or you're trying to, or you're healing, Divine Masculine's like, damn, look at her. Like, you know, she could have the world against her and she still plows through it. Like, you know what I mean? So he's like, he's just in love with you. He loves you. Like, the minute he saw you, it may have taken him a while to realize what those feelings were, but it's like the minute he saw you, he knew he loved you. You've opened me up in ways I've never been open. Exactly. You know? The connection that you two have, the attraction you have for each other, the comfortable level. It's like you guys are like best friends. You can be best friends for each other. You're attracted to each other. It's kind of, he can be himself with you. You can be yourself with him. And it's like when you guys get together, it doesn't matter the time or the distance or how long you guys have been apart. The minute that you two are together, it's like you left off where you left off. What I feel for you, I've never felt for anyone else. I pray for you. I dream of you. And you guys might even be, I don't know if this is going to resonate with everyone, but you guys might even be seeing Divine Masculine in your dreams. I'm so passionate for you, which makes a lot of sense because I miss your kisses, your touch, and your body. And he's grateful for you. All right? So even if you two don't get back together for a while or you don't come into union for a little bit, it's like Divine Masculine saying, you may think that I don't care, you may think that I don't love you, you may think that I have no interest in you, but you have to know how grateful I am that you came into my life and touched me the way that you did. Because with you, it's true love. You're my one and only. Regardless of where we go, regardless of if we end up with other people, it's like you are my true love. And I know at the end of the day, divine timing is all I have, is all we have. All right. So that is divine masculine's message for this evening, guys. That hopefully this resonates with you guys. Both divine feminines, divine masculines, take care of yourself. Do what you need to do to heal, to let go, to meditate, just to be a little better. And when I say be a little better, I mean work on you, both sides, because I feel like that's what's going to help bring this union back, is when you start that healing process, is when you realize that you are worthy of what God wants to bring to you, and you are worthy of what the angels have for you. All right. So I don't know how this is going to resonate with you guys, but you guys let me know. You guys take care. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I love you guys, and I will see you guys again soon. Take care.